Our topic today is counting and writing numbers in millions, billions, and trillions. What number comes after 100,000? Correct, 1 million. You get it right. Bigger and larger numbers exist beyond millions, such as billions and trillions. So we're going to look at how to count them, how to count and write them, both in words and in numbers. So let's remind ourselves what we know. This is 10. You see how to write 10 in numbers. 100,000 has 3 zeros. 10,000 has 4 zeros. 100,000, you see 100,000, it has 5 zeros. Then 1 million. 1 million has 6 zeros. 1 billion has 9 zeros. Count it: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And trillion has how many zeros? 1 trillion has 12 zeros. Good. So for us to write numbers, we have to use their place values. For us to effectively write and count numbers in words and in millions, billions, and trillions, we have to understand their place value. Let's revise what we have known before. We have units, moving towards the left, from right to left. Units, tens, hundred, thousand, tens of thousand, hundreds of thousand, million, tens of million, hundreds of million, billion, tens of billion, hundreds of billion, then trillion. So if you are given a number to write in words, to read the number, what you need to do is to place them in their place value. For example, write the following in words. Okay, look at number A. Read this number and write it in words. When you look at it, the number is broken down, is demarcated after 3 digits. You have comma, after 3 digits you have comma. Now there's a secret here. The first comma is for 1,000. Once a number has 1 comma, that number is in thousand. When you have the second comma, it's in millions. If you have the third one, it's in billion. If you have the fourth one, it's in trillion. So the comma will give you an idea. Looking at this, the first comma is in thousand, the second is in million. So we know that this number is in millions. So this should be 4 million. But let's not just use that method. Let's fix it into our place value and see how to read this number. But already the number is in million. Looking at how many commas, it has 2 commas. That means when you break the number into three digits, you have 2 commas. So this number is in million. Let's fix it in our place value, starting from the units. You can see what I told you, that the number should be in million based on the how many commas. And I have fixed this number from the unit side into this our place value chart. And from this we can now read it. This is 4 million. This is 325,600. So we can read it like to mean 4,325,600. Very, very simple. So we're going to look at the second example. This one. How many commas do we have? The first comma is for 1,000. The second comma is for million, and the next is for billion. So we already know that this number is in billion, looking at how many parts it is broken in 3 digits. So let's fix it in our place value chart, to be able to read this number properly. All right, let's fix this number. You have seen this number fit in our place value chart. The way it has been fixed, as our guess is right, the 7 is in billion, because I said that the commas will tell you where the largest number is. So how do we read this number now? Looking at this is 7 billion. And we have 4 million. No value in other digits. We have only value and figure in 7 billion and in million. So the answer is 7 billion and 4 million. 4 million. 7 billion and 4 million. That's the answer. Let's take a look at this final one. So look at the third example. Let us count how many commas we have. This comma is for thousand. The second is for million. This one is for billion, and the last is for trillion. Remember, the commas give you an idea of how large the number is. So let us fix it in our place value chart, and so that we can be able to read this number effectively. Fixing our number from left to right, from right to left rather. You can see I fixed this number, and as our guess is right, we have the highest digit or value is in trillion. So how do we read this number? Try and read this number. Can you guess? So for us to read this number, you have 2 trillion 15 billion 2 trillion 15 billion 268 million 102,500. Let's read it again. 2 trillion 15 billion 268 million 102,500. You can see it's very easy to read. When you place them in the place values chart, it will be easy to read. And when you use the commas, how many number of commas, you can easily know how to read them and know the highest place value of that number. Please kindly subscribe to this channel, like this video, give it a thumbs up. That will help others to discover this video, and that's a great motivation for me. Thank you.